I already have to put my energy into so many other things in life that if that person isn't caring enough about themselves, then why should I even care?
That was my argument. It's that if you're not gonna care about yourself, how can you even care about me?
How can you expect for anybody else to care about you?
Exactly. But that as well. That is what.
I think as I've gotten older as well, I've been able to attract more people where it seems like, people actually care about me and they love me and stuff like that because they see how I am with myself.
Yeah.
And that I love myself so much and I put so much effort into myself to look a certain way and feel a certain way. And that projection that I'm putting on myself is now attracting others to feel the same way about me,
Exactly.
So you got to show people that.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you're showing people that you don't look good and you're not taking care of yourself, then other people are going to be like, why should I care about this person? And I don't give a fuck about them. And who cares?
Yeah. Apply it to whatever you want, but yes.
But if you want people to feel a certain way about you, then you need to project that to them.
Yeah.
That way they're like, damn, he cares, he loves, he puts all this effort into himself.
That's true.
Yeah.
I like that about him. That attracts me to him. I want to be like that, or I want to feel like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get those people that come.
And that's all it is, because you should never be chasing somebody to feel a certain way about you. Or they're gonna be attracted to you because of how you are with yourself.
Yeah.
And the way you treat yourself and take care of yourself.
Yeah.
It's tough when you're somebody, you love them, you have respect for them and stuff like that, and all of a sudden things change in terms of they let themselves go, or they stop going to the gym, they stop eating right. They're not on the same level as you, and at some point, is what you're saying, like you may have to cut them off.
Yeah.
And some people might say, well, that's shallow, that's superficial. Like if they really love you, they're gonna stay by your side no matter what. But it goes to what you were saying. It's like, well, if there's no effort on that front, how can I expect for this to work in the long run if you don't even care for yourself? Yeah. Put everything else aside, the health aspect of it. I want to grow old with you. If you don't take care of yourself, well, I want to have kids. What's going to happen when we get older? I'm
just thinking of like other 38-year-olds that I can probably think of, and it's like, how many of them look like this guy?
None.
You know what I mean?
You look better than people that are 10 years younger than you.
But it also goes to show what you could accomplish if you put in the work. Yeah. If you do want to live a longer life and you do want to feel healthier, you want to be involved in your family, your friends' lives, your children's lives. Like, it's important to have a good physical kind of stature in order to be able to keep up with the load that's required.
It's a form of sacrifice. It's a form of discipline as well. It's not easy because, obviously everybody wants to go out and have some pizza or, this and that. And, at the moment it feels good. But when you get to the level that I'm at, where I've been as consistent as I am and as strict as I am, I don't even think about those things anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm like on the path of like, let's keep riding this wave and keep testing the boundaries on how I can look and how I can feel. That way I can, show everybody else that anybody can do this, man. Anybody can do this and feel good about it and continue pursuing things. My mindset is always changing. I think for the better because of being in this, lifestyle, industry and this journey that I've been going and stuff like that, where I wake up every single day and I'm like, damn, I want to do something new in my life. What can I challenge myself with today?
I love that.
Instead of maybe the average person that's not taking care of themselves, who's just satisfied with their job and being there for another 20, 30 years and then hopefully retiring from wherever they're at and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm constantly every single day thinking, wanting to pursue certain things and
like what are some things? Like what are some things that have recently
like
that you've probably done that you're like, let me do this.
At one point I wanted to open up like a food truck at some point because there was and it's just not, I get it. Some people wake up and they think that or whatever, but somebody in my shoes actually believes that they're capable of doing it. And that's what I'm trying to get at.
You're going to park it right outside Zoom?
You know what I'm saying? That's one of the places we were thinking about putting it.
That would be genius.
But what I'm trying to get at is some people think it and it could go through anybody's mind. And there's that other person that thinks it but knows that they're actually capable of doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that feeling of being capable of doing it is the amount of work you've put into yourself to taking care of yourself to believing that I can conquer anything.
You know what I also think is the fact that you going, you know, the big fitness journey, you see what you're capable of doing with your body and how you look and what you can achieve. It's almost like, what can't I do? Like, this is one of the hardest things to do. Just live a healthy life sometimes. But I mean, for you, it's obviously easier that you've adapted to it.
It might be easier, but it's still difficult.
Yeah, it requires effort.
So that's why I think the way I think, and I believe in what I believe in, because it's still difficult and I'm doing it on a daily basis. So I know I can conquer something else if I wanted to.
That mindset has completely changed, because now any other possible challenge that you face, it's I can, if I was able to overcome all these other things. Every day I'm overcoming the struggles of just moving, you know, and not everybody wants to do it because they want to be lazy. I do this to be in the best performance of my life. And it's like, if I can accomplish all this, any task that I think of, any goals that I have, it's almost like, it's not a matter of if I can do it, it's when I want to do it and when it's going to happen.